Oh my gosh. Nux, literally, within seconds, proves Mamdani is a commie, okay? And also, he is connected to terrorists, okay? It's not racist. So he's gonna prove all of that right now, you guys, okay? So listen up. This is funny. This is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. He's my favorite newscaster. An animated newscaster. I do think it's to protect his identity, but he's funny.
Holy shit, I've never been prouder of New York City.
Abolishing of prisons, the tax
So I said, is it the terrorist support you like, or the abolishing of prisons, the tax increase to 52%, the communist grocery stores, that white neighborhoods will be getting taxed at a higher rate than black neighborhoods? Or are you a performative NPC that supports the current thing? I think it's a pretty reasonable question, all right? It's a pretty reasonable question, if I have to say so myself. Of course, the responses on Nux is racist too. It's not the only one. Like, I got dozens of them retweeting this tweet and calling me racist for this tweet.
That's always the response, right? That's always the response. You're just racist. You're just racist.
One of the absolute greatest threads in the responses ever. I forgot. Is telling the truth racist now? Ha! At Grok, do any of Nux's examples actually accurately represent any of the mayoral candidate Mamdani's policy discussions? Yes. Nux's examples accurately reflect the Mamdani positions as a democratic socialist. He advocated for prison abolition, including closing Rikers without full alternatives, viewing incarceration as obsolete. Mamdani proposes tax hikes up to 52% on high earners to fund programs, city-owned grocery stores for low prices, and race-based property tax adjustments targeting whiter, wealthier neighborhoods for equity. Critics interpret his globalize the Intifada defense and Hamas-related evasions as terrorist support. So Grok completely, basically says everything I said was correct. Great news. Nux got the number 52% right, but he neglected to mention the fact that it was limited to high-income earners. No shit. No shit, we're not charging homeless people to 52%. That seems a little bit manipulative, doesn't it? His response, no. The 52% actually does reflect Mamdani's plans over here. Omitting a threshold doesn't alter its scope. All right, he is explicitly a prison abolitionist. All right, he's like, and what was the quote about the closing prisons? He's explicitly a prison abolitionist, blah, blah, blah. Guy keeps fighting. Isn't it equally possible that saying he wants to abolish the prison system as we know it, he actually means he wants to reform the incarceration and prison systems to focus on the rehabilitation instead of the punishment? No. This is crazy. This is insane. Prison abolitionism, which Mamdani endorses via DSA platforms and actions like co-sponsoring Riker closure and blah, 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 blah. Would he be abolishing all incarceration or maybe just non-violent crimes? The response, nope. It's all prisons. He just wants to destroy prisons. I agree. This policy does seem bad. Grok not giving you the answers you want. Anyway, this was amazing. I have to say, this was incredible. I was just enjoying that the whole way through. But no, I got so many responses to this tweet calling me racist, and I was just completely correct about everything I was saying.
And that's why people keep saying facts don't care about your feelings. Because the second you put your feelings into it, you separate from the facts. Okay, if you want to watch more of Nux, because he's awesome, go watch him, because he's awesome. I'll see you next time.